Today is the big day where we're supposed to be going to get the mulch and the rotted manure to bring out to the ranch, and instead I'm dealing with this. The engine's misfiring and then shutting down. I'm wondering if we have a bad fuel pump, but Daniel's gonna come over here and get me. But more importantly, it's time for an audible in Dustups style, so we got to figure out how we're gonna salvage this day. Gilberto, I'm wondering, the most important thing that I planned to do today was to go get rotted manure and wood chips for the dump trailer. I don't really trust the Suburban right now. Is there any point in us going to the ranch without the soil amendments? Because I don't think is there anything for us to be working on?
Well, we have work. We
okay.
have possibilities to open the place to plant. So I think this is the part that we need more time to organize. So we can start. We have things to do.
Okay, so we'll have Daniel look at this Suburban and see what he thinks.
All right, kind of rev it up a little bit. I just want to see if it's a motor thing or... It's not a motor issue.
No?
Like, there's no off smell or anything like that. Not long before you got it, I replaced a fuel pump and fuel filter. It's hard to say, and there's only so much that I can diagnose.
I think it's a horrible idea for me to put any weight in that trailer and get it out there. We probably need to make our way to the ranch in the Tacoma. Kind of a weird bit of good news, sort of. The check engine light came on, which I'm hoping will give me a clue and tell me how bad of an idea it is to take this thing out to the ranch. Yeah, Suburban's done. We want to keep the trailer near Sierra Blanca so that Daniel can come get it and get all the soil amendments without having to drive to the ranch. Let's lock up the trailer and we'll unload the Suburban.
Sounds good.
All right. Oh man, I recorded the sky. For all you tailgaters out there, I don't know how you do it, but this is terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying.
We did it!
Oh my God, that was so scary.
Didn't break anything.
Not yet. Anyway, let's get this in the driveway and get this day over with. There is a Murphy right over there that's got gas for under $3 a gallon.
Where?
Right here. $2.94. Nice. Good timing. A little tight for the trailer.
A little tight.
Brazilian?
Do you have your documents? Yes. What ranch are you guys going to? Oh, it's his ranch.
Dustups.
Which one, I'm sorry?
Dustups. I have a YouTube channel.
You guys aren't going anywhere further than that, than Sierra Blanca, right?
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
All right, you ready to see Home Sweet Home? I believe it's this one. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of awkward.
I might put it in upside down.
Oh.
Very nice. The shelving is ample. With those shelves, I feel less bad about the bed taking up so much room.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole idea
I was
is...
thinking, why don't I just sleep on the floor? But this, yeah, this is cool.
No, this is tiny house style.
Not bad.
Yeah, so we can empty all this stuff out and find a new spot for it. And this electrical, it is all wired. So we just, I mean...
Just have to hook it up.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm happy.
Awesome. Glad you like it. So it's planting day. You want to just start walking around?
Oh, okay. Well,
You want me to give you a tour, or what do you prefer?
a tour.
All right. And last month, a volunteer put all those pads on the trailer for me, and some of those are leftover agave. Thank you, Ed.
You have important job here. It's unusual.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way to put it.
I need to see the grass So it's necessary cut to growing again. This part now decomposing and the nutrients go out. A good strategy is plant grass together, one here, other here, other here, other here. We have 4 or 5 centimeters of roots, so we can make parts to plant, and we organize one part here, 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 here. In the forest we don't find this organization. To us, it's better when organized because we have more facilities to harvest, to manage. In this form, we create process and we accelerating process. This is my invite to microorganisms. But it's not the time to make this. The time is when this part start to drying. It's a process that the microorganisms use. So now it's only an example. This is similar a sponge. The water not go out because here there is many jigs, small jigs that water enter, and it's not easy to go out. Sometimes we use this quantity in one size and this quantity in the other size, and we plant here. The energy concentrated in the center. We plant a system, not only plants. We plant together because the symbiosis that exists, all the systems is connected. So all the system receives something.
If you enjoy Dustups, there's more content just like this, except it's not available on YouTube. Check out the link in the description and you'll get access to a special bonus mini episode. People can see this is the first work area, and that's the idea, is that I use the bulldozer to start planting water by having all the water come down this hillside and collect down here at the bottom, both as runoff and as subsurface moisture. This dirt shouldn't be very deep, so I'm hoping that all the terraces at the top of the hill, slowly that water will just run down here over time.
Do you see the quantity of plants? When we plant in concave, the nutrients, the energy, we concentrate in this area. We need to use this material because when this material dry here, I'm lost process. We cut and organize in the soil. If we plant in lines, we put the materials in the 2 sides. All this material we take and organize in lines. Cut here and organize the material. I think that we need to start. It's better we make lines, open jigs in lines.
I really wasn't enthusiastic about slowing down to understand why we're doing everything, but in retrospect, I'm really glad he made me slow down and that he hammered home the importance of process and understanding why I'm following all these steps.
Okay, for me it's enough to see, and I think that we open the project, only see again together, and we can start.
What we want to do is that once the trees and the shrubs have shot their shot, we're going to introduce competition into the system with the annuals and perennials to force everything to grow as quickly as possible, but so that we don't have to disturb the plants once they're all in place. The system is designed for a 30-year outlook starting today.
I think that is good to try. Plant prickly pear, one together another. One big line,
right?
And agave together, and the seeds in the west side.
Where do you want to start?
Yes, so mark the points.
Here you go.
First, we mark this. Only mark before and after we make a jig. Maybe we make the three lines there, and these spaces to car
Maybe.
pass here. The idea here, we put the mulch and plant the seeds together with the soil.
Hey Joe, I think a shovel's gonna be a lot easier. It's kind of laborious moving all the material.
So, I think it's good to use this.
Okay.
It's not easy.
No, it is not.
This form. Take this and put here. And we create a
Concave surface?
concave surface.
Okay. Well, I'll give that a shot. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot smarter for me to go rent a trencher, and even though it's going to be 6 hours of driving, to just go, because we're going to spend 2 days digging.
But I think that it's possible we finish this line,
Okay.
and we made 2 lines and compare when we use the tractor. We plant this line, 3 feet to plant another line here.
Okay.
Here we put the organic material, these dry woods.
Well,
I think today we have possibilities to finish 2 lines,
Okay.
and we organize two things to use the tractor in other lines.
All right, then yes, then if we're only doing 2 lines, it's not worth going to get equipment. So we can do this by hand. Okay.
So now we collected organic material and we put there, because when we finish the plantation, we organize the material to use from the plants. If we take and organize together the plants, we can give other chance to this beautiful organic material. We have this grass. When we cut, I have conditions to use this. The grass grow and we cut, grow and we cut. Similar to natural animals eating. We take this material and put there to accumulating material. We not use in this form. We use similar to this. When I take one part of this and other part and I mix it, big quantity, the wind not take out together. And if I put the heavy organic material here, this part don't go out. So now our job is find the sticks, cut the grass, accumulating this material. When we finish the plantation, we organize this material in the area.
This stuff probably has seeds, so.
All right.
So tomorrow I'm going to operate the bulldozer, and I'm going to make it so that we can get this trailer, even if it can't get on the terrace itself, it'll get really close. So this way we don't have to, if we can, like, we can move this agave off if we need room to work for the prickly pear?
Yes, yes. We separate one part. Here it's not prepared to plant,
Right.
so we prepare and put there.
Okay.
Okay, and we take out this.
Yeah.
So we need sep separate
Separate.
separate the pieces,
Okay.
because for example, this is,
Oh, that one's rooting.
yeah, it's ready to plant, but look, do you see roots here?
Yes.
So when we separated here, we not put this part in the soil,
Okay.
because the possibilities to create fungus, but bad fungus
Yeah.
to the plants is not, it's very possible, because don't have cicatrizated.
It's not cauterized, or it's not calloused over.
Yes, yes. So we plant in this form and the roots growing here.
Okay.
Okay, so this part it's okay to plant,
Right.
but we have, for example, this. We can only take this, or if we find bigger than this, we need a knife to cut here.
Right.
But this form it's enough to separate,
Break it.
to break it.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to make this
Okay.
with care, because there's
Yeah,
many points.
I have tongs that I usually use. So kind of like scissors, where you.
Okay, I think it's good to not, this points
Yeah,
not enter.
that's not going to be very fun. Let me go get the tongs and then we'll do this.
Okay.
And that way we can have more control also over where we set these.
Yes.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay. So I think that's good. We separated quantities because we have conditions to know how many cactus we have here.
Okay, are you
Here,
counting?
yeah, I have 50.
Okay.
We make a
Piles of 50.
yes,
Okay.
okay, because it's easy to put in, look the project and understand how many lines we have conditions to plant.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I only grab? I thought I grabbed 4. I have a better idea for we can speed this up. Let me go get the Sawzall.
the base of our work is the science of Ernest got created,
Okay.
the agroforestry, syntropic agroforestry. And Ernest created conditions in his land that he planted, I don't remember exactly, but 305 or 400 of forest
400
hectares. Yeah,
Acres. Wow. Okay.
hectares. I don't know to convert to acres.
It's 2.5.
2.5. Okay, so he created a capacity to change the climate. It's not because when we plant agroforestry, we change the microclimate in the land. But when we plant a big area, you have conditions to change the climate in the area, because we create a process that you make rain. We plant water. So Ernest planted, and his neighbors talk about. So he's Gringo. Gringo.
Yep.
Gringo is not from the country. It's from the other country. And Ernest is from Swiss. This Gringo using magic, because in my land not rain, and in his land rain. Why? And no, it's not magic. It's only to organize the principles of process that nature have. So is it possible we create this process here? It's not easy, because the conditions of the land is not the same that Ernest started, but he started in a degraded area. But the story about the rain is very different than here. But if we use the same process, the same principles of the nature, using stratification and natural succession, we can create process. And sometime when we plant all the land here, maybe we create a capacity to rain more here, because the rain coming when we plant forest, because the forest organize the water better in the places. So Ernest planted in many different places, and he made a good job in many different biomes, because we are here. And when Ernest go, maybe sometimes he don't know about all the species. But Ernest, there's a good capacity to understand the species and the ecophysiologic capacity.
The ecological.
Ecological capacity. The necessities of the plant, what the plant need. So, and when we don't know what the plant need, what the form that we use is the observation. Ernest used the observation to create syntropic agroforestry. So we need to understand what the necessities the plants here, there, to we make this. And we need to understand that all the plants growing good together with others. But sometimes we find places near to here that the plants is it's separated, but this is because the form that we use the land, the earth. We are here good quantity of years. We don't know how many how many times the humans are here to work in these lands. So now we have a conditions, but I don't agree that all the time this land was this form.
Right.
Yeah, because but I don't know how many times, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 or more time. I think all the time the nature go to transforming areas in forests. But sometimes this process, natural process, it's not the same time that we need. So because we don't need the nature don't need us to live, but we need nature to live. So we need create capacities to help the nature to cross faster than the natural form. So, but we create this process using the same process that nature using. But now we are a good we are a good thing here to help the nature growing.
Absolutely. In the 1500s, there's a famous Spanish explorer that got shipwrecked in Texas. His name is, he's known as Cabeza. I forget what his full name is. Cabeza? What is his name? I'll put it on the screen.
Okay.
That he shipwrecked in Florida, basically sailed his way to Texas in a horrible boat, shipwrecked again, and then from the Texas coast, he and his crew were enslaved in Texas by the Indians. Then they crossed Texas all the way to the Rio Grande, and then they made it all the way down to Mexico City over a period of 2 years. And what's incredible about the journey is that he wrote down his account. It's not very long. It's only something like 40 pages. So the descriptions are brief. But what's amazing is when he traveled through this area, which is between Presidio and Fort Quitman, there was a tribe of Indians that were the, I keep wanting to say Jimenez. I think it's the Jimenez or Humano, or again, I can't remember the name. But they called this area the Valley of the Cows, referencing the buffalo, which means that this had substantially more grass than what we see today. And that was just in 1500 or 1550. Wow. Too bad I'm gonna have to kill it, but this flower is amazing. I gotta get the footage on this. Is that not the prettiest little flower? Where's that flower? Hello. You want to come over on this side? I want to show you something on the cactus. I'm wondering what it is.
Oh, yeah. This is a fungus, but it's not. We don't have problem with this fungus because it's a form that sometimes the cactus use to cicatrization some parts. Look, I take out from this point. Right. So he created this to cover the area, so to not other fungus enter in this place.
So it's protective?
Yes.
Okay.
We finish.
Man, I think we have a lot more than 2,000.
Yeah, me too. Because when we cut, we produce more space between the parts.
The pads.
Yes. So I think that we have more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So now we just got to do I got to get the access fixed, and we just need to add the soil amendment, and then. So what's next on the agenda?
Oh, so we need to continue to take the sticks, but now the sun.
Yeah, it's hot and it's
hard.
lunchtime.
And I think that now we need to use this time to study.
All right.
And I explained about some things about agroforestry, the principles, the why we plant this form, and the possibilities to results. We have many photos, many plans about this, and I think it's a good idea to use this time to study.
All right, let's go do it. I apologize for cutting this episode off halfway through planting. I just ran out of editing time, and I really want to get this out to you guys. I know a lot of you like seeing the weekly updates. This next upcoming week, I'm going to get you the video where we plant the cactus and the trees and shrub seeds are actually in the ground, but that's coming next week. But you don't have to wait to watch more Dustups content. I have a free bonus mini episode available. Check out the link in the description before you go. That episode is not available on YouTube. You got to go to Dustups Ranch to get access. Use the link in the description, and I will either see you on Dustups Ranch, or if you want to wait a week, I'll see you here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching.